Welcome to BODS Mayhem Hour, your source for all hard rock, heavy metal, new metal, alternative, punk, horror punk, hardcore, rock, and all local bands, with your host, John the Bod, a.k.a. the Bodfather.
This is Zackula Von Nasty from The Big Bad, and you're listening to BODS Mayhem Hour.
The views and opinions of the guest do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of BODS Mayhem Radio Network, its staff, affiliates, or sponsors. Parental discretion is advised. Welcome to BODS Mayhem Radio Network.
Hey everybody, welcome to BODS Mayhem Hour. I'm your host, John the Bod, a.k.a. the Bodfather. As always, I'm bringing you guys awesome interviews, and I hope this interview will rock your world. I really like these guys. Really a big fan of these guys, to be honest with you, and thank God they're a local band, because these guys know how to rock out the horror scene. I have none other than Mr. Zach Basham on the phone with me from The Big Bad from Huntington, West Virginia. What's going on, Zach?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Finally get you on here.
Oh yeah, I know, man. It's been we've been trying for like the past couple weeks. We kept missing each other. It sucked.
You guys have a lot of things going on right now. You're getting ready to shoot a live CD and plus a DVD, if I'm not mistaken, or am I wrong on that?
We're doing tonight. We're recording a live album at the Empty Glass in Charleston. We're actually based out of Charleston. I'm sorry about that. Like not Huntington, but we're recording tonight at the Empty Glass, and we're gonna release a live album. And there's a guy who's he's shooting footage, but the footage isn't going to actually be a live DVD. It's going to be it's footage for a documentary that he's doing on us, on the band.
That's awesome. Can you talk about the documentary a little bit? What's it going to be about? What all can we expect from it?
It's basically it's just going to try to tell the story of the band, and just basically how we've been going since 2004. So I mean. We've been going for like 10 years, so yeah. And just what keeps bringing people back, why we keep going.
Yeah, I mean, you guys lost members and gained members, and just seems like it's like nothing's going to hold you back.
No. I mean, I'm the sole original member, and it's not. I mean, this band will stop when I die.
So you guys are from Charleston, West Virginia. Let's clear that up. My bad on that. But
no, it's okay. That's not a
Charleston's
problem.
the same way as like it is over here in Floyd County. There's not a whole lot. So I'd imagine you guys have to travel far just to get a show and just to play. How's that with you guys over there?
Well, there's two venues in Charleston. There's several venues in Charleston. But the one that we frequent a lot is the Empty Glass and the Blue Parrot. And I don't know, we just kind of, a lot of people come through, and but I mean, we travel to shows. We go to Covington a lot and play there. We got some really great friends there. The band The Nothing, and former members of the Reanimated and stuff. So we travel around as much as we can. Like all of us have day jobs and stuff, so we got to do that.
How did you get started into music? What really turned you on to say, this is what I want to do?
Singing in a karaoke machine when I was a little kid, probably. But I don't know. I've been playing in punk rock bands since I was 13 years old, and then because I'm originally from Logan, that's an hour south of Charleston. I still live in Logan. I drive an hour to and fro to practice and shows and stuff. So I've just been in punk bands all my life, basically, almost all my life. So when I moved to Charleston, I didn't know anybody, so I started bumping into people. Like I'd go to the mall and I'd bump into people and I'd say, "Hey, do you play music?" Like if they look like they might play music, I'd be like, "Hey, do you play music? Do you play music?" And then I bumped into our original guitar player, and he said, "Nope, but I'll buy equipment." And I said, "Okay, that works."
I'll buy a guitar, whatever.
Yeah, he's like, "No, but I'll buy a guitar and we'll do it." And I said, "Okay, let's do it then."
That's pretty good. Who else in the band so far with you right now?
We all have our surnames, our stage names. I'm Zackula Von Nasty.
Right.
Our guitar player's name's Derek Thompson. He's DK'd. And then there's our drummer Nathan Shrewsbury. He goes by Necronate. And then there's our bass player Adam Cunningham. He goes by Colonel Cunningham. And then there's our saxophone / keyboard player, my cousin Jack Deskins. He goes by Wolfman Jack. So
nice.
you know, there's 5 of us.
You guys really have a good music scene over there in your area. Do you get a lot of support? How's it over there?
We get a lot of support. Like, we got, you know, a really strong fan base in all the bars. Like, we're good friends with the venue owners. And recently we've been playing shows at Hot Cup in Logan, like it's a little coffee shop, and we've been putting on shows there. We have one coming up June 21st with the Renfields and the Jasons and Cemetery Schultz, one of our original guitar players, his fellow project band. The Night of the Hot Cup's actually pretty special to us because it's the anniversary of the death of Mamie Thurman, the ghost of Logan County.
Oh.
And we have a song about her called What's Become of Mamie Thurman on a split with Argyle Bullspeed.
Yeah.
It's on a 7-inch vinyl, like blue or kind of green. I don't know. It's a weird, wild, kind of teal-looking color.
Yeah, I bought that at Scarefest from you guys.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that night we're celebrating the anniversary of Mamie's death, and actually the basement of the Hot Cup used to be a speakeasy back in the day, and a lot of people think that that's where they did the deed, where they killed Mamie at.
This is so weird because I knew me and Zach had a connection when I first met him. For some reason, I don't know if it's one of them things that happened, but I used to have a paranormal team.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
And we got asked to come over there and do that investigation to see what we could find about Mamie Thurman.
Yeah.
But we didn't get to. We changed our minds because, you know.
Well, you guys should still totally come down and check it out.
Yeah, that's supposedly they found her on that road, one stretch of road. Oh, it's crazy.
They stabbed her multiple times and nearly beheaded her.
Yeah.
Like, I guess she was just hanging on by like a little bit of skin or something, and then they shot her twice, and they dropped her off on 22 Mile Road, and a lot of people, including my mother, has seen a woman all dressed in white walking that road.
Really?
And if you park at the bottom of the hill and just put the car in neutral, it'll start pulling your car up.
Yeah. See, I knew that
it's some spooky stuff.
Yeah, I knew that on 22 Mine Road there that you park your car, it'll pull you up. But I didn't know as far as like the encounters that people had. So your mom actually seen her?
Yeah. I was a little kid. I was asleep in. We went to Wimpson to go see the original Masters of the Universe movie, but it wasn't I think it sold out or something.
Yeah. And
we ended up seeing Dragnet instead. And like I remember waking up, I was like 4, and she was screaming and freaking out, and I was like. And that's the night I found out who Mamie Thurman was. That's
insane. Yeah, they finally they couldn't find nobody, so they just blamed it on the actual help of the home.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. Thurman was a Roberts man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's a Roberts man.
That's
it's pretty interesting story, man. It's definitely an interesting story. Originally, we were going to call the band back in when we were trying to think of the name for the band. Like before we came up with the Big Bad, the name of the band was going to be Curse of Thurman.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so.
Nice. That's still a good idea.
Yeah. We actually have back patches that has her face on it.
See, I was wondering about that. Okay, so that's where the patch came from. All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
cool. Our back patches that we're selling is Mamie. Yeah. And then our actual logo. Our logo's her name's Christine after the song, and like the song Christine, it isn't about like Christine the movie. It's about my aunt.
Right. Yeah, I remember asking you about that too.
Yeah, because the devil came to her bed and laughed at her one night.
The story that you tell with that, if you ever listen to Christine, everybody that's after listening to this interview, he tells it, Zach tells it so cool. I mean, the devil says, oh, I see you every night, and I've seen you around town, and it'll put chills on you. It's a really good song, and told very well.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Does everyone in the band contribute to writing the songs, or is it primarily you? How do you guys break that down?
I write all the lyrics, and initially, the most of the first album, I wrote the music to, and then we'll all have like a melody, and I'll take it to our guitar player, and we'll start working on it and writing songs.
And what can fans expect at a show from the Big Bad?
A good time. I don't know, man. Try to have a designated driver take you home.
Oh. And when they leave that show, what do you want? How do you want them to remember you guys by that they got drunk?
No, I don't want them to remember it as they got drunk. I want them to remember us as we put on a good show, man. We like I said, we all work 9 to 5 jobs. I mean, we all got bills, and basically it's our ultimate release. We go up there and we give everything and leave it right there. It's kind of like therapy.
Yeah, exactly. I've said that so many times. It's funny how music is so therapeutic for people and a relief to to let it out.
Hopefully you'll if you come see us, you'll sing along. That's what we love. Like we have the greatest fans in the whole wide world. Every one of them sing right with me. 99% of the show, everybody sings with me. So I mean, there's no better feeling than that.
The very first time that you took the stage and you guys heard people sing along to their music, how was that for you?
There's no better feeling in the world. It's wild. There's no feeling like it.
What bands have you guys played with that you want to play with again, possibly, or not got to play with that you look forward to play with?
Honestly, we've been fortunate enough. We've actually got to play some really, really great shows with some really, really talented people. Like, I'd love to play some bands that we haven't played with. I'd love to play with the Rosedales, a show with the Rosedales. They're from Chicago. Have you ever listened to them?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're great. I'd love to play a show with them. I'd love to play with a show with Mr. Monster. Like, Jason's played with Goolsby on solo sets, but I'd love to play a show with a full Mr. Monster set. I think that'd be great. And then I've seen them a million times, but I've never played with them. I'd love to play with the Independents, and we're actually going to get to play with them at this summer's Schools Night Out Fest.
That's awesome. And there's another good band too, Vagora. There's a really good band.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I was just talking about bands that we haven't got to play with, but no, we love playing with Vagora and Robbie Bloodshed and Darrow Chemical. Of course, we love playing with Blitzkid. And the Nothing. We love playing with them. Dead Dick Hammer. We're playing with them tonight. They're great friends of ours. The Living Dead, the Crypt Keeper 5, they're the greatest rock and roll band out. I can't stress it enough. The Crypt Keeper 5.
Zach, what do you think that the Big Bad brings to the table for music?
I think we try to look at it at a different angle. A lot of people, they think horror rock and they automatically think the Misfits. I'd be a liar if I said that, we don't love the Misfits and stuff in the band, but, I think we try to approach it in a different angle. Like, we try to go a little deeper, a little darker with it, Oh, and I failed to mention the Jasons and the Renfields and the Cryptoids. We love playing with all of them. Yeah, I'm trying to remember everybody because I don't want somebody to listen to the interview and be like, "Oh, what a dick! He did not remember us." Really?
Yeah.
Really, Zach? You're not going to talk about us?
It happens. Trust me, it happens. But everybody loves everybody. He loves all the bands. Let's put it that way. Everybody. So everybody's covered.
Yeah. We love all y'all.
Yeah. Since it's the digital age, man, do you think it's helped local bands like yourself, or do you think it's hurt, like recording bands and things? What's your opinion?
I like it. I mean, me, myself, I'm a really, really large vinyl collector. Like, that's what I go and strive to buy, So for me, like, to have a solid copy of it, I always want that, but I want the digital download with it because I want to be able to listen to it in the iPod, and with us being on like Spotify and iTunes and things like that, that helps us get our music to places they would never get to. So
right.
For you have a copy of our album and you like it, burn it, give it to your friends. We do not give a shit about that kind of thing. We are all about actually getting out and having people hear us.
Yeah, I've got the pros and cons on this. I mean, yeah, it's cool that it's the digital age. And especially like back in the day when you made tapes, especially when you made a mixtape and took it to a show, mixtapes. So
but it was all part of the dating process.
Yeah.
Now, like now people go out and they just, they get nudie pics of each other. But back in the day we just give each other burnt CDs.
Yeah,
it's so weird. It's like all these guys that I work with that are younger, they're like, "Hey man, I got new pics of my gal, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Dude, don't show me that. That's so fucking weird."
Yeah, but you're like, "Show me anyway."
I'm just like, okay, but yeah, it's so strange to me. It's just like there's no like filter or anything.
Yeah,
I mean, not that I believe in filter, but I'm just saying, it's just like, come on, man, we're gonna have to like, go to dinner or something at some point, and I want to know those things.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Speaking of what we were talking about a while ago about music being a relief and therapeutic, how much is it a relief for you as a musician to write the music and express? How much is it to you?
It's my favorite thing in the world. Like, I love sitting down by myself writing songs. That's like, I do it 24/7. Like, I have crates of notebooks that are just filled up with lyrics because,
wow,
I mean, it's what I like to do. That's about 50% of the fun of the band for me, like writing the songs.
Have you guys ever? And I'm throwing this back from way back then, too. Have you guys ever got an email or anyone after a show come up and say, "Man, your music's helped me out a lot"? And if so, What's that mean to you guys?
That means everything, guys. Actually, yeah, we've had several emails and stuff, and that you know that touch somebody and it helps them through a hard time. That means the world to us, you know. Because sure, we sing about monsters, but 99% of the time it's just an analogy, or it's just a metaphor. It's a metaphor for something else that we've gone through in our lives and our personal lives and things like that.
Yeah.
So that's great,
Right, ladies and gentlemen.
Even if it's a completely different meaning, for them than what it is for us, that's great. If they like it and it took them someplace, and got them, got their head straight, then that's awesome.
We were talking earlier before we got to do this interview about Shaka Khan. You've got some, and I got to meet you guys last year at Scarefest, and really cool guys to talk to. But what else do you have coming up? I know you got Shaka Khan, and let's talk about that a little bit.
We have we have the show tonight at the Glass. Then tomorrow night we're playing in Beckley, West Virginia, with our good friends Rockwell's Ghost, and they're having an art auction and it's at Foster's Main Street Cafe. Then June 28th we're playing in the Backroom Cafe in Covington, Kentucky, right there beside of Cincinnati, and we're playing there with the Nothing, the Lurking Corpses, and Darrow Chemical. So it's going to be a great show. And then also we got Ghouls Night Out August 9th,
right,
Fayetteville, North Carolina at the Rock Shop. Man, there's so many. The Genitortures are playing. Argyle Goolsby's new band that I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say the name or not, so I'm not going to. But it's Argyle Goolsby's band. The Independents, Darrow Chemical, Black Cat Attack, the Renfields, us. I don't know, man. There's a lot of great bands on there. Like it's really hard to name all.
Black Cat Attack has came on the scene all of a sudden, real huge.
Yeah. Like I really dig their new album, man. It's really solid.
Dark Side of the Pizza.
Dark Side of the Pizza. I like pizza and I like Pink Floyd, so that works out.
I actually got it the other night, so listened to it, and it's really good. Like I said, they had their first 2 EPs out. Well, they had an EP out, I think. Then they put a full length out, and then it just like they exploded, just like you guys. I mean, you guys got 2 albums out. You got After Dark and See You in the Shadows, and you were right when I was talking to you at Scarefest last year. He's like, I told you, I said I've got After Dark. He said, oh no, See You in the Shadows. Listen to this, you'll love it even better. And I will tell you this right now, man. I listen to that CD daily.
Dude, thank you. That's awesome. That's really great. Thank you.
I'll tell you right now, this CD starts off and never stops. The Omen, that is by every day. There's a favorite song that for me that I like every day, so it changes. So The Omen right now for me is my favorite one off this for now.
It's my wife's favorite. My wife's favorite's the Omen.
The guitar, man, hits you like, whoa, what the hell is this? It's different, and I like it.
Thank you, man. That's awesome. We're actually getting ready to go into the studio Wednesday to record our new full-length album.
Awesome.
So that'll be out probably, we're looking at September as a release.
Cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
Cannot wait to hear follow-up to this one, because it's only going to get better and better and better and better from what I'm listening right now. So I cannot wait to hear it. How can people get in touch with you guys, keep up with your events, things like that? How can you do that?
You can just, you can either message me online on Facebook, Zach Basham at Facebook.com, our band on Facebook, the Big Bad Music on Facebook, or just, that's pretty much the best way to get a hold of us right now. We're actually working on a website, and, we can look through that eventually, but right now, like, Facebook is what we got going on. and we're also on, you can follow us on, what is that thing? Instagram, that's the thing, the pictures. You can tell I'm really tech savvy. I always look at my iPad and I'm wondering where I should put the quarter.
Yeah.
It's
like, how do I turn this on? Do I clap on, clap off?
Yeah, clap on, clap off. You know what? That's totally an app. That's that. We just made $1 million.
Yeah, that's ours.
We're gonna go live the good life in Bermuda.
Yeah, me and Zach done took it. It's ours. Forget it. We claimed it.
That's it.
Man, like I said, it's awesome to have you on here, and I support you guys 100%.
Thank you, and thank you for having us on here. Like, we really appreciate it, man.
That's no problem whatsoever. Like I've always said, that's what I'm here for, and I hope that horror punk bands are seeing this now, and local bands are seeing this. Hey, get in touch with John; he'll get us on there. But before I let you go, will you care to do a promo for the show?
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. Okay. This is Zackula Von Nasty from the Big Bad, and you're listening to BODS Mayhem Hour.
Everybody stick around, and you only hear these interviews right here on BODS Mayhem Hour. Check the big bad out if you get an opportunity. Follow them. Stay tuned. Have a good evening.
You're listening to BODS Mayhem Hour.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.